up, you sexy ass motherfuckers? Welcome back to yet another Rome to Total War Siege battle. This one was sent in by Mo himself. Great gentleman. This battle was played by Mo and Marketable Skills against well, I don't know if it was against Friend or some random opponents, but either way, I was told that it was a doozy. I have watched probably a quarter and or if not half of this replay. I did try to record it before, but my computer ran out of space, so the second time's the charm. Guys, if you like this video at all during this battle, make sure to hit that like button. Helps me out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm and also helps me out to reach more of you sexy ass motherfuckers. And if you're feeling extra generous, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit that 300 subscriber count. But let's go ahead and look over at the armies here. On the attacking side, we've got Sparta and Galatia, and as far as defenders go, we've got Aravaci and Saba. Sparta bringing in plenty of Royal Spartans, Periakai Spears, and I believe one Pike unit, one Militia, and one Greek Giant Ballista. We've got a very common Galatia comp with plenty of Galician legionaries, mercenary Syrian archer, one slinger, and a lot of Levi freemen. On the defender side, we've got Aravaci bringing no missile units, 2 units of cav, a noble general, Iberian swordsman, Scrutari, all of the good stuff, and then Saba bringing, as you can see, some very powerful cataphracts. We've got 3 units of cataphracts, one of which is in the back over there, and 1 unit of Marib Camel cataphract general. And then Saba is going to be bringing all the gold Chevron Desert Levy. I think that it was a redemption on his stream, and some slingers as well. But let's see what kind of work this cavalry can do. As far as the cavalry of Aravaci is going to be bringing 2 units of Celtiberian cavalry, which I have not seen, actually. I don't think I've ever seen those used, so I'm excited to see this. But let's go ahead and see some demolishing cav charges. Remember, guys, Sparta, everybody thinks that Sparta is the counter for cav, but nothing is the counter for cataphracts except for ranged units, and that is what Sparta lacks, is javelins. Sparta has almost no javelins unless you bring slingers, archers, or they do have some javelin spearmen, although I cannot remember what they are called currently. If you guys want to try to counter cataphracts, I would recommend utilizing ballistas, archers, javelins especially. Have a tiered defense. If they try to charge you, have some units to initially throw javelins in the front, stop the initial charge, and then have more units back to be able to continue to throw the javelins while all of your archers fire at them, and even then, it might not save you. Cataphracts, especially in the hands of Marketable Skills, and if he's playing Saba, you're screwed, but especially in the hands of Marketable Skills, it is a death sentence for you. Marketable Skills is an amazing streamer and YouTuber. If you guys have not checked him out already, make sure to check out his YouTube channel and his live stream. He is Hippie Jesus reincarnated, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Certainly content that you guys do not want to miss. Now that this cavalry has taken out the Periakai Spears, it is going to charge into the flank of the Spartan U's, and these Spartan U's stand no chance. This cavalry is going to absolutely demolish them, having not taken any losses as of yet. They have almost 100 kills, and yep, they have already gotten over 100 kills and taken out basically 3 units. Now, we shall see if they're able to finish off these Spartan U's. We've got another unit of cataphracts moving in to be able to finish them off. We do have the Periakai Spears moving or coming back. We'll see if Sparta's able to fall them back and get them back to their lines. Over on this side, we missed it, but the Celtiberian cavalry was actually able to go in and completely break this unit of Helid archers with 0 kills. Given Helid archers are cheap, but losing an archer unit, especially in a siege battle when every single real siege battle that you're going to play is going to have at least the 1-2-4 rule, being 1 artillery, 2 pikes max, and 4 range units max. Losing one of those archers is huge. So this Celtiberian cavalry is definitely getting its money worth, getting rid of that Helot archer and still alive with most of its men as well. And now those militia hoplites are dead and out of the count. So now these defenders no longer have to deal with them, which is going to be really nice in the long run. And then this Celtiberian Camel Cataphract is going to go ahead and completely shatter the Spartan youth. So, I mean, I believe Periakai Spears are a little over 500 gold, if not 300 and something gold. Spartan youths are 300, so at the very least, Sparta has lost almost 1,000, if not 1,000 or over 1,000 gold to cavalry that are still alive. Now, they are starting to form what we like to call a noob square, or in this case, a noob weird-ass shape, to be able to try and defend their archers and defend their lines, defend themselves against the might of the Sabian Cav, as well as the Aravachi Cav, which is going in to be able to finish off these Periakai Spears, not going to allow them to be able to fall back to their front lines, get back to the rest of their opponents. These spears are going to go ahead and countercharge the cavalry. Okay, these Periakai spears are the ones with javelins. He should have saved them if he could have. You know, not chase the cavalry down, but fall back to the rest of your lines. Let the Royal Spartans or even the Spartan militia hoplites take the initial charge and let the Periakais shoot as much as possible. But yes, when you see Cav, I mean, clumping up is certainly a strategy, but you just have to have line after line after line to be able to counter them, because these guys have so much armor. 90 armor for the Sabian Camel Cataphracts and 110 armor for the Marib Camel Cataphracts. I mean, these guys just hurt so bad. 42 melee attack, their charge bonus is 68, they are a cavalry unit. I don't know why Sparta left out his ballista crew like that instead of falling him back. That is 700 and what? 720, 730 gold wasted. Sparta should have definitely retreated back this Greek giant ballista, and instead of trying to save their brothers in arms, the general is basically saying fuck you and falling back to the rest of their lines, while this Celtiberian cavalry is going to go ahead and get a free 730 gold kill. That is going to be huge for the defenders, getting rid of this artillery, not allowing it to be able to fire its rain of fiery balls of justice into the central area. So that will be huge, and they are going to need everything that they can get, because Desert Levy, in my opinion, is worse than Young Axes. Young Axes overpowered, alright? I'm just saying, Young Axes are the best. No, they're not. But Club Levy are the best, as far as cheap troops go. And I'm not sure what Sparta is doing. He's going to go ahead and send out a unit of Royal Spartans, just one, to be able to kind of test the waters. I think we've even got... Do we have a regular ballista by Galatia? I thought I just saw... Yes, we do. We actually have a regular Celtic Scorpion here within the formation, firing rapidly into some of this cavalry, just trying to get as many kills as they possibly can, getting some good shots on this cav and taking them out. That is the way to take them out, is ranged units. Fighting them on a head-to-head battle, for the most part, is going to result in a loss for your army. It is not worth it. You have to kill them with ranged units, or else they will not die. Now Saba's going to go ahead and fall back, go over to this gate, regroup, and figure out their plan of defense. We even still have some Celtiberian cavalry over here. We have this weakened unit of 46 Celtiberian cavalry going in to be able to finish this ballista crew. Again, they were still alive. You could have retreated them and at least saved some of your ammo, but instead you decided to charge them to your death against the cavalry and waste 730 gold. Every man counts, even those Desert Levy with their 100 and something gold cost. I mean, every single man counts inside of these battles, so saving whatever troops that you can is going to be huge. Over here, it's taken them a little bit to actually land their towers. They're still trying to recover from that initial cab charge. While they're sitting back and relaxing, these towers are going to do damage to the siege towers, hopefully burn them down, do damage to their troops overall. I mean, this troop's already taken a little bit of losses from towers, and this is great for the defenders. The longer that the attackers take to attack the settlement, the more losses they're going to accumulate from the settlement's natural defenses. The towers, the landscape, I mean, like, historically it would be the landscape, but in this case, it's primarily going to be the towers, which are going to get them some free kills. Sorry about that, guys. Now we've got a great move from Sparta, moving up another unit of Helot archers to be able to start firing into these lightly armored troops, only coming in with 60 armor, which is a lot for Aravachi. For the most part, Aravachi's units do not have armor, so that is going to be huge. Over here, we've still got that weakened unit of cavalry, 46 out of 80 cav left, and the fresh unit of Celtiberian cavalry, 15 kills so far, 80 out of 80 men left. But here comes the landing. We've got the first of the troops. We've got the Galatian legionnaires starting to land and prepare to engage with the forces residing inside of the settlement, and the Desert Levy are going to heroically charge to meet them. They are going to get a little bit of javies inside of them, but that is okay. If the javelins are wasting their ammunition on Desert Levy, is not the end of the world. Hopefully these Desert Levy are dying quicker than I can count. But hopefully they're able to get at least a little bit of kills. We've got Saba over here with all of his cataphracts hidden within this gate. Now he's going to actually decide to move him back outside now that the attackers have engaged with the inner city walls, and hopefully move in and do some great damage against their opponents. Over here, we've got the Scrutari and the Iberian swordsmen utilizing as much ammo as they can against these Royal Spartans, which is exactly what you want to do. You want to kill as many of the Royal Spartans at a range, much like the cavalry. The Royal Spartans in melee will be able to do a lot of damage to your troops. Yes, they are hoplite units, but they are Spartans, and not only Spartans, they are Royal Spartans. They are going to get a lot of kills, so you want to be able to kill as many of them as you can with your ranged units. So well done by Aravachi, by Mo, the Aravachi player, utilizing his units to the best of their ability and throwing these pointy sticks of destiny into the faces, the shields, the armor, the legs, whatever, the torso of their opponents. Over here, we've got lots of Desert Levy beginning to break, beginning to shatter. They will die very quickly. They're getting a couple of kills per unit, but these Galatian legionaries are just too elite for the weak Desert Levy. Hopefully, they'll be able to get some kills, but now Marketable skills and his Aravachi ally are reforming their cavalry just outside of the Royal Spartan lines, having formed a little bit of a kind of slight triangle formation. We've got Piriakais pikemen as well as Royal Spartans trying to form a defensive line against cavalry, trying to protect their archers as much as they can. And I can hear the Scorpion firing as well. It looks like the Scorpion has turned this way in favor of firing into these Celtiberian cavalry, and they are doing a lot of damage. They have to do whatever they can to be able to get rid of this cavalry, and they certainly are using a lot of ammo on that cavalry to try and take them out. Archer fire is going to be huge in this battle as well. Desert Levy have no armor at all. They have 45 armor, which is nothing in Rome 2. So they are going to melt to archer fire. But this entire Iberian faction, Aravachi, is highly susceptible to ranged fire. So any archer fire that goes into these guys is going to definitely deal a lot of damage. Luckily, Saba has their slingers up on this hill, trying to fire as much ammunition as they possibly can into these troops, into the Desert Legionaries, just trying to get as many kills as they possibly can and weaken these troops, so that way their low-tier troops might be able to do some damage. Now we have the great cavalry charge of Saba moving in to be able to charge into these Spartans. Will they be able to break through, or will they fall to all of the ranged fire of their opponents? The Cav is going to go ahead and circle back. They charged in. The Spartans, for whatever reason, decided to form a shield wall, which is now going to leave gaps, leaving their side open for the Celtiberian cavalry, which is doing a fantastic move. They're going to go ahead and charge into these archers right here and start doing a lot of damage, knocking lots of archers over and doing plenty of damage to these archer forces. They are going to take a lot of ranged fire from the nearby archers, but hopefully they'll be able to get some kills. 220 kills so far, 15 men left. Will they be able to continue to rack up kills? No, they have 8 men remaining. Now we've even got the cavalry, the Sabian cataphracts, completely just demolishing the formation of these Spartans, moving through and now going to charge in and try to get some kills against the range fire. Again, doing a great job. Sparta and Galatia doing a great job of defending their inner forces. These Sabian cataphracts are taking so much fire, which again is exactly how you want to kill them. They are beginning to break, but they are utilizing their fisticuffs against these ranged Syrian archers. They are going to break with 200 kills. Hopefully these cataphracts are going to be able to get even more. They're going to go ahead and move through these archers, go into the desert levy, and now they're going to go ahead and move to the side and just try to get as many kills as they possibly can. 59 men remaining, lots of fire going into them. Can they finish off these archers? If they can, that would be huge. Their factions are highly susceptible to archer fire, so if they can successfully take out all of these archers, that would be massive for these factions. We've even got the Scorpion turned around, starting to focus fire on, I believe, Saba's general. Saba could potentially lose his general to a artillery shot, to a Scorpion shot in this battle. Now we've got the Cav finding another gap. We've got another unit of Cav going through to be able to try and engage with these slingers. The other unit of cavalry is now dead. Can we see one of their horses running away? We can. They did get 317 kills, which is huge for the Campbells. He's just strutting and stuff, all bloody. He does not care. He is happy to be free, and now he has to find a rock to try and rub all of this hot, shitty armor off of him. Hopefully it'll be good for him. The Sabian Camel Cataphracts looks like they actually decided not to charge in, but was that enough? Now, the cavalry was able to get a lot of kills. As you can see here, a lot of dead archers are now littered upon the battlefield, but the attackers did a great job of defending their archer forces to the best of their ability. We've got archers, Helid archers actually beginning to break, probably from the fire coming in from the slingers. Oh no, the slingers are still focusing fire down on these Galatian legionaries. The men trying to hold this hill so that way the slingers can continue to fire are beginning to break, but they are starting to break some of these legionaries as well. Only 128 kills against the lighter troops that they've been fighting. That is very, very surprising. The Scrutari have 70 kills so far, but they are a very fresh unit and still completely fresh as far as how active they are. So they will be able to get a lot of kills. These Galatian legionaries are beginning to break. Hopefully they can break sooner rather than later. And this other Galatian legionaries are certainly taking a number of damage. They're going to go ahead and abandon their Spartan brothers in arms and allow these Royal Spartans to get surrounded, which is not what you want to see if you're rooting for the Spartan player. You don't want to see hoplites get surrounded, because that is also a great way to kill them. We still have some Celtiberian cavalry outside of the walls. The Scorpion has used a lot of its ammo on this cavalry, getting 85 kills on cavalry, which is not bad at all, especially if you look at all the cataphracts that they were able to kill. We've got more mercenary recruiting archers coming in to the city, but they are getting completely focused down by some slingers, and we even have a Scorpion by the Aravachi players starting to fire into these archers and completely take them out. They are being melted, and now they are being charged by some naked warriors. They're going to retreat, but is it going to be enough? I mean, even if they don't catch up with them, they can charge into the backs of these Levy Freemen and hopefully break them almost instantly, which could be huge. And we have a weakened unit of Desert Levy starting to move around the flank as well, just trying to get into these archers and completely take them out. They have 0 kills. They haven't even fired any of their arrows yet, so I don't know if they'll be able to survive. We got the Royal Spartans. What the fuck is going on here? They're just kind of doing a Congo line, trying to get over here, trying to move through these units, doing a little bit of I'm assuming this is like an accidental push through, but now they are completely surrounded. I mean, they're just moving through these Scrutari slowly but surely, but now they are completely surrounded out of formation. They are going to be able to actually take some decent losses from these Desert Levy as well as these Scrutari. Now they're going to turn around, but yeah, again, they're completely surrounded, so they are losing numbers quickly. But with 110 kills, that's not great, especially against all of the light infantry that they're fighting. Now we've got even more Galatian legionaries charging into the fray. Somehow these slingers are out of ammo, but with 143 kills, that is huge. Well done, Market. Well done, sir. And now we've got another unit of slingers trying to take out these Cretan archers while they are focused on the other slingers on this battlefield. But the archers have turned their fire onto these slingers with 21 kills, and they're trying to quickly take them out. So the attackers really trying to utilize their resources as well as they possibly can. Over here, the defenders are actually beginning to push back with their painted warriors, starting to kind of cut a line here, retake this formation. We've got Scrutari, we've got Desert Levy, we've got every single man that is able to fight in this battle moving up to try and retake their land. We've got archers quickly trying to fire into some of these forces, into the Scrutari, which is a great target, lightly armored in comparison to other troops. So that archer fire should be able to do a decent amount of damage. The naked warriors, or I'm sorry, the painted warriors are actually going to begin to break and shatter against the might of the Royal Spartans. But now we've got the Scrutari coming in for revenge, coming in to try and do as much damage as they possibly can. And somehow this Scrutari unit, where did these desert levies come from? They're actually engaged with some of these archers, forcing Galatia to turn some of their legionaries around to be able to take care of these desert levy, trying to save his archers with 48 men left. These archers have 162 kills. Do they still have ammo? I don't know, but I hope they do for the attacker's sake. Now we've got the slingers with not too many kills left over. We've still got some cataphracts outside of the walls as well, with 78 out of 80 men remaining, waiting for a good opportunity to be able to engage with the forces outside of the wall. They either have to decide to move in or continue to fight against their opponent. These archers are luckily out of ammo, but the cataphracts are going to go ahead and go in and make sure they can't get inside of the settlement. Good move, because everybody counts inside of this battle, and these cataphracts are going to rack up kills against those archers. Now we've even got the Barbarian cavalry going in, trying to take out the Scorpion. Scorpion actually dropping numbers relatively quickly, but so is the cavalry with 18 men remaining. We've got the pikemen quickly turning around to try and deal with this cavalry, but deciding against it, not wanting to open up yet another gap for the Sabian camo cataphracts to come in and just decimate some of their troops. They are going to turn around and let the legionaries, let the general, the Galatian nobleman, general and regular unit deal with these forces. Over here, the attackers are not letting up. They still got a unit of Royal Spartans, just getting absolutely peppered by these slingers. We got more Desert Levy quickly moving up into the fray to be able to help defend this location. We've got a Scorpion with 106 kills left. Does he have any ammo? He does still have ammo, so he should still hopefully be able to get some good kills against some elite troops. Now we've got these Spartans starting to charge in, but they are taking ammunition from painted warriors, ammunition from Iberian swords. We got Desert Levy quickly moving in to be able to stop these Royal Spartans. We've got painted warriors charging in. We've got a little bit of everything charging in and trying to get as many kills as they possibly can. Over here, oh, there we go. The slingers broke. Okay, I was like, was he successfully able to move this out of here? No. So Galatia actually is going to go ahead and send up their depleted unit of Syrian archers that are presumably out of ammo to be able to take this tower out. So that way it'll hopefully stop firing at their units. We've got Saba chasing down this unit of mercenary Syrian archers, trying to shatter them and make sure that they do not return to the battlefield. And while that archer is paying the ultimate price, Galatia and Sparta are both going to quickly tell all of their units to move up these towers, get in the settlement, and utilize the walls to their advantage, to try and hold this settlement. I don't know, guys. This is looking like a very, very interesting battle. We've still got a couple of units of slingers. We've still got some cavalry. We've got these Sabian Marib Camel cataphracts with 96 kills, 36 men remaining out of 80. We've got another unit of Sabian Camel cataphracts with 76 out of 80 men remaining. We've still got some Scrutari. We still got some Desert Levy. It looks like now we've even got the nobles beginning to move up. The noble fighters beginning to move up, as well as more Iberian swordsmen and Scrutari, to be able to help support this front line. We've got some Levy Freemen quickly breaking, but we've got the general unit and more units from Sparta beginning to move in to hopefully cover this gap. We've got the Scorpion beginning to open fire on the general unit of Galatia, getting a lot of kills. Huge moves from the Iberian player. Scrutari are going to countercharge the Galatian noblemen, try to get as many kills as they possibly can. We've got Sparta still having ammo with some of their archers. They're going to go and try to get some side fire. Luckily for the defenders, it is on the shield side, so it should hopefully mitigate at least a couple of those arrows that are coming in, but unluckily, they are a very, very lightly armored faction, so they will take a lot of damage from these archers. Yeah, these painted warriors are dropping like flies on a cold winter afternoon. They are not going to last for much longer. We've got the Desert Levy holding valiantly, somehow having 38 kills with a Levy unit. And this Desert Levy is actually breaking a depleted unit of Royal Spartans somehow, having them completely surrounded. They can break them, then they can potentially go around the flanks of these Royal Spartans and hopefully do a little bit of damage, or as much work as they possibly can on trying to break these Royal Spartans as well. The Desert Levy are going to get countercharged by the Galatian Legionaries. They're going to charge into the Galatian Noblemen, maybe get another kill or two with that charge bonus, but they are going to quickly fall. There are 37 men remaining, and last time we checked, they were at 55, so they are going to drop quickly and break because they are completely surrounded. We've got the Sabian Camel Cataphracts actually in the fray, trying to get some rear charges against the Galatian Legionaries. Against some of these units. They're going to go ahead and start playing ping pong, bouncing against so many different units. They're going to charge into the Galatian Nobleman General. They're going to go ahead and charge into the Royal Spartans. They're going to try and move through, completely knocking down this Spartan General unit. Spartan General unit is going to take too many losses from that, but they are completely knocked down, and now the cavalry is going to be able to move into these archers and stop their rain of fire, and even potentially get into the flank of the Periaikais pikemen, start getting some damage off against them, and maybe if they can, then we can move in a unit of Iberian swordsmen into the fray, so that way they can charge into the fronts of the pikemen whenever they drop their pikes. These Camel Cataphracts still have 31 men remaining. A lot of their unit are inside of this blob right now, trying to support these Scrutari. Again, this unit is trying to stop these slingers, stop these archers from fighting, because this is what is going to win the defender or the attackers the battle, is all of these ranged units. Now we have the Cataphracts charging into the flank of these pikemen. Great move by Marketable. Going to be able to get a lot of kills against these pikemen. Dropping a little bit. Okay, they only took around 9-10 losses, but still a great move by Marketable. Marketable having 11 Cataphracts left, 200, or how many kills? 208. No, those are nobles. There we go. 270 kills and still climbing. These Cataphracts are a menace. They are going to be able to do a lot of damage. The Slingers doing a lot of work with 70 kills, 59 kills. Doing a lot of work. We got Desert Levy Spam still holding on, still fighting. We got this Scrutari going into the Galatian Noblemen, trying to stop them from going up and recapturing this tower, trying to get this tower back up, because if they can get it shooting, that's going to be plenty of free kills for them. We've even got the Iberian Scorpion crew with 129 kills. They are out of ammo. They're going to go ahead and start moving up towards this tower to be able to help hold it, so that way the tower will continue to get rack up kills for their armies. I don't know, guys. It's looking so close. We got the Galatian nobles fighting against the noble fighters. Noble fighters having 230 kills so far, fresh because of abilities. We've got Desert Levy able to sneak past this little gap here and potentially start surrounding these Galatian nobles of Galatia, but instead they're going to go ahead and charge into this archer unit, which still has ammo. They've gotten a lot of kills, but they do still have ammo, so if they can charge into them and take them out, force them to break, then that could be huge for the defending forces. We've got the pikemen holding valiantly. We've got the Spartan general holding valiantly. He needs to get some of these units in to be able to help his allies general, because his allies are here fighting all by themselves. The general is getting absolutely peppered by these Iberian swordsmen. General's going to go ahead and pull anti-cavalry tactics because he saw the Marib Cataphracts coming in. The General of Saba is going to go ahead and circle around. We got the Desert Levy actually breaking the archers of Sparta. The Cataphracts are going to go ahead and go around. Are they going to flanking charge, or are they going to go after the Spartan General? I do not know. There's so many juicy targets here. Desert Levy charging into the flank of the Spartan General. We've got Saba charging into the side of the Spartan General, knocking over plenty of Royal Spartans. How many kills will they be able to get? Hopefully lots and lots of kills. We've got the Galatian General. I'm assuming he is dead at this point. If he's not, he is shattered. He is off the battlefield. And now we've got the 60 out of 100, or yeah, 55 out of 160 men of the Galatian noblemen still alive, but now they are breaking. Sparta's still turning his backs to the Desert Levy, not wanting to face their death, but instead facing away from their own destiny. We've got the pikemen kind of moving around, not knowing what to do, and we've got a mass break, and the defenders are going to take this battle. What a battle, guys. Let us go ahead and look at those kills That was incredible. We've got Mo with 2,004 kills. Oh, that was Rambo! Market was playing Galatia. Holy shit! I'm so sorry, Rambo. Rambo, you kicked ass. Oh, Market. 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 No, I'm just joking. Market actually did a really good job, but overall, that was an amazing battle. What the fuck? My bad, guys. Market was not the one playing Saba. Rambo was the one playing as Saba. That is insane. Looking at Mo's kills, he got 2,004 kills. He was the MVP by just a pinch on his team's side. One of his units, the Barbarian Cavalry, getting 236 kills. His Nobles getting 295 kills with half strength left. 121 kills, 140, 207, 199, 158, 119. Marketable skills. 191, 120, 140, 165, 109, 132, 269, giggity, 175, 183, 185, 219, 344. Looking at Rambo's kills, 1,929 kills, 143, 208, 317, 306, 143, almost breaking 100 with the unit of Desert Levy, which is absolutely insane. Calyx, last but certainly not least, 1,193 kills, 144, 135, 171, and 292. Overall, an incredible battle. Thank you guys so much for sending it in, Mo. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate you, and I will see you sexy ass motherfuckers in the next one. Peace.